Welcome back. The DNA we get from mom and dad can predispose us to lots of health risks, both physical and mental.
But a mother-daughter pair is proving that how we're hardwired doesn't determine our destiny. Only Danica Lewis shares their story.
I think for the longest time it was me versus her, and now it's me and her versus everything else.
Almost every daughter has heard it before.
You're just like your mom. You're acting like your mom.
And for a long time, Daisha Bischoff didn't realize just how true that was.
Universe, karma, something has a purpose for me, and it might be rough sometimes, but there's got to be some sort of light at the end of the tunnel for me.
That light didn't always shine so brightly, even at a really young age.
Took half of a bottle of ibuprofen and half of a bottle of Tylenol and sat in the bathtub with a knife.
Her great-grandmother had just died after a battle with brain cancer. Daisha thought the only person to ever love her was gone.
At 11 years old, it's painful to try and stab a knife through your stomach.
11 years old. Years of attempts led to May 10th, 2016. Daisha was punished and not allowed to audition for a summer musical.
This is it. You know, this is the last straw. I can't do this anymore.
That night, she drank an entire liter of vodka in just 15 minutes.
And I was screaming, just let me die. I don't want to live anymore.
Melissa Bischoff rushed to the hospital, as moms do.
I have to fix it. I have to go and I have to be beside her until she is better, until I make sure she's safe. And she really is a miracle.
And she would know.
I assumed I would never wake up.
After losing her mom to suicide as a teenager, Melissa tried to kill herself too.
I think some of it is hard to admit to someone who you love so much. I don't want my daughters to know that I'm flawed in a way that makes it difficult for me to be happy and to be a quote-unquote normal mom.
There's a very strong inheritable genetic component to suicide risk.
Dr. Stephen Garlow with UW Health says while those risk factors can be passed down,
There is no absolute, oh, you have this gene, this is going to happen to you.
Dr. Garlow would rather see parents be open about the issue before kids get the information from friends, the internet, or other less reliable sources.
So genetics is not destiny. So that there's a risk in your family, understanding that and using that as a way of taking some intervention, taking some preemptive steps.
I'm the one to break the cycle that's going to go on and just change this for our family, just because, you know, we've all suffered, and it's got to end.
Now Daisha and Melissa choose to be in each other's lives because they're both, well, living with someone who truly understands.
Clearly there's something in my future that's going to be something great. And whether that's great for just one person or great for a million, you know, at least I can say I've lived a happy life.
Danica Lewis, News 3 Now.
Dr. Garlow also encourages parents to be direct with their children about their mental health rather than talking in euphemisms.
He says being honest with them makes it more likely they'll be honest with you if they're ever struggling. And if you or someone you know is thinking about hurting themselves, please reach out for help.